Hello everyone and welcome back to this beautiful game. Now, Anno 1404 still looks amazing, doesn't it? I always think about that when I especially see then the harbor area, for example, so the late game buildings and structures. And this game is really beautiful. Just gotta say that from time to time. Oh, and now let's get back to work, right, shall we? Because there is a ship right now coming into the Grand Vizier with the remaining diplomatic scrolls that we have, and with that we have reached the Sultan's Confidant, so the highest level that is possible, diplomatic rank there with the Oriental world. So that is one of those things that we finally have achieved. There was the message, a new ship is coming out, a new trade ship is coming out. We are going to need that as well pretty soon. We have over 1k of honor, so I could also check if we need something here from this guy. Unfortunately, he really doesn't sell that many things. I mean, something like increasing my copper production might be amazing at some point. Let's get my ship stowed back home. We don't need the diplomatic convoy anymore, as I like to call it. A thing of the past. Now we have in Sleepy Hollow right now, we do have a couple of things to do. First of all, we can upgrade 88 people, 88 houses to noblemen. When it comes to my goods, it's looking all nice and dandy except perhaps the bread and the beer. Both of them are struggling a tiny bit, and the candlestick there, right? So these three, the rest is looking fantastic, especially the wine. The fur coats, we can actually start selling this. That's a good idea. Fur coats is extremely valuable, so this is going to make us quite a nice amount of cash there. The bread I'm going to stop selling for now, as yeah, that is only harming us. Selling some wine from time to time might be a good thing too, but let's not do this for now because we're going to have an increased consumption of that as well soon. Let's continue. We have a couple of building resources. We cannot upgrade too many at once because it's pretty expensive overall, but going about this step by step is the right way to go for me, especially here, as we know, all around the central area, right? There is also lots and lots of people that want become noblemen and pay us more taxes. Of course, they really just do it because of that, right? They don't need the wine, really. They don't need the fur coats. They just want to pay more taxes to me. I gladly accept. And these guys here, another block full of noblemen. That's just looking really nice now around the central area. And of course, we continue happily along here, along these paths there. We still need a lot of noblemen in the city there if we want to get to places with my town. So these guys here, and I think we're running out now soon. Here we actually missed something. Recreation, so a park area might be
Corsairs are attacking your ship.
And this block looks good too. Very good. So that's that. Oh, and their attack on Titan once again. Coming into my town. And these guys here perhaps. There you go. I just can't stop really doing this. We are at 4.6 now with the taxes. By the way, that's just, you know, still the patricians are still on the lowest level, and even the noblemen are only on the happiness level, so we can still put them to calm there as well if we want to. So the taxes will be close to 7,000 at the moment, I think, if we fully, you know, get the taxes, squeezing it out then of them. That is the goal, of course. Now, one of my ships has arrived on this island here that is uninhabited. Let's settle. In Enthroned, as it's called. In Enthroned, it does have what? 2 copper deposits. We're going to need this because we are running out of copper for the brass that we need for our glasses and for the candlesticks. So I'm going ahead here with 2 more copper mines now. Right, so number 1 here, number 2 over there. Let's just load the remaining ones, and I might need to upgrade my warehouse. And let's also go ahead and get us some storages up there, so 1 at least. Really expensive, that storage depot. There you go. And with that we can now afford another smelter here and another smelter on that side. Problem still is though the coal. For the coal I will need to think about something. There is no coal deposit here, so the charcoal burner it is. It's going to be tricky. This one here can work just fine, right? That one has all the coal in the world, but that's it. There is not enough fertile ground there, so we have to for the first time use Anoria. This one here, right? It's pretty basic really. It doesn't consume that much, and we can place it safely in this area. And it's doing what now? It's making the land green. And there you go, in all its glory, as we can see. fertile ground that we can use for, yeah, well, growing trees and chopping them down to burn them. While we wait for that to grow, next thing that I would like to do is getting my bread done. What I can see though right now is that we are not capped with bread. Some of them are waiting. That only means that those warehouses are completely overloaded, right? So there is no sign anymore that the ramps are full in 1404 like in Anno 1800. Nope, we have to watch it. Is the production line full, and the production buildings here are completely busted. They're completely full, so we need to supply them with more cars. Let's go ahead with the next marketplace in this area, expanding our industry. That's fine. I think we also... Nope, grain is fine as well. I mean, we've boosted the grain there really in the last episode. Might still go ahead and have 3 more here. There you go. Also, let's fully grow them there real quick. And let's upgrade that market, that warehouse. And also another flour mill for that for sure. Let's make it 2 flour mills. 1 here and here. And then we can have the bakeries once more. Let's make 3 bakeries out of that. And let's also upgrade that warehouse once more. That should do the trick there. Right. It's piling up real quick there, the bread. Which is a good thing, because we do need a lot of bread. Meanwhile, this one has fully grown, so let's place another charcoal burner here. There you go. Already working at full efficiency. And yep, it's just waiting for coal now. This one here is already working perfect. I think that's it though for now. Let's get the remaining goods back home. And I think we've also finished construction of a new ship. There it is, Perseus. And this one, once again, is a new trade route, and that's the brass this time. And this one is going from Entrund all the way up here to Wolfshaven, because we do need more brass over there, right? So it's going to take everything that it can, really. It's not going to be more than that. Certainly not. And then Perseus, there you go. On its way now, the latest trader. 22 tons of candlesticks coming in, that's certainly not enough. Still declining pretty rapidly there too. And bread is working at full efficiency, that is fine, but it's just not enough bread in total, right? That's the major problem. And I will also need to reinforce my beer, which is over here. We don't have a lot of materials over here anymore, so I will need to get more materials to my beer production island. Let's also just gather my warships there together, so we have a proper fleet together with the biggie. Alright. And building resource wise, let's use the building resources from Ashgabat, by the way. I should not deplete Sleepy Hollow all the time. We do need building materials here for upgrading. And there we have it. Perfect. The highest level achieved. Cosmopolitan city we are now. 7,500 noblemen. That's the highest size that your city can grow. 1,375 honor. Very nice, Lord Richard. Thank you for that. That is so much now that we can finally also fully build the Imperial Cathedral, so up to the last and highest level. I'm still going ahead here with a couple more upgrades, not that many anymore, because I think my town is fully developed at some point. Now look at the sale here, 23,000, thanks to selling all that surplus that we have. And I think money's coming in quite fine right now. There is another block that we should go with. How many more could I go with? 7. Let's just go with those 7. So there's 3 here that I would like to go. Oh, more building opportunities. Alright, I wonder what we just got here. No idea. That's the mod working here. I don't know all the buildings that the mod adds there, unfortunately. That's it. Very good. Fully grown now with the nobleman. I don't dare to upgrade anymore, since that could really be bad for us. Let's go up to the calm level there. So we're at 7,500. And for the nobleman, I'm still waiting for the remaining ones to fully develop in the homes, right? So 27 out of 40. And it goes all the way up to 40 there. And then we can put the nobleman there up to calm. Just out of curiosity, if we go with that, 9,000. So I guess we could go with 10,000 on the income once they have fully developed. Let's go down again on the taxes and then just wait for them. That's cash coming in right now. Beautiful. Ooh, there's also the fires once again. I could go with... I really do like my combination there, but it's huge. That's the big problem here, right? So we cannot really place it anywhere, as it is requiring so much space. I'm not I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go with a normal fire station for now. And also a normal carpet hut, because that we can easily place in here to repair those houses. Still have lots of stone left. I can use this for further paving the roads. Something that we definitely should be doing. And then we could also start with, you know, beautifying the town there a bit. So we get these tiny spots available there from time to time, where I, for example, can squeeze in some fountains. Why not, right? The game also offers lots of ornaments in this area, and we can just safely go ahead with bushes if we want to. Yeah, those bushes there, close to the noblemen's, right, if we want to. We can also go with some trees then, some higher ones. I would like to go with a city tree though, please. Oh, and a big fountain and a statue. That's pretty cool looking there. Right, and then we got these trees that we can have at these entrances. Unfortunately, you will need to place them all manually, right? Hand by hand, if you really want to go all out there. Alright, but it would look something like that then, having trees and stuff like that in between. Make this medieval town lively. Next on my list would be reinforcing my beer production once more. So we do have my grain farms here. Oh, and the beggars once more. I can accept. I don't care about the 25k anymore at this point. So it's just fine going ahead with this, even though the noblemen don't like that. But there's no real consequence from that, right? The noblemen are just a bit spoiled, that is all. Alright, so there you go. Let's also upgrade that warehouse. And I guess, oh, this is already where we have the herb garden then.
One of your plants has stopped.
So I'm going ahead and squeeze in 2 more herb gardens in this area. And here. Fine, and perhaps... No, there's no real ground anymore. And while the money is flooding in, we are at almost 300,000. We are, by the way, also over 20,000 inhabitants now, people. 2,700 of those are beggars. So we have more beggars than, for example, peasants in my town by now. 2,700, that's quite a lot. How many fit into one of my almshouses? 500. Ooh, we do need a few more of them, I think. Also, what is that here? Begging rights? Alright, let's get us a few more almshouses. They do need to have access to a church, though, at the least. Otherwise, they will go bonkers on us, and we definitely don't want that. Let's just find us a suitable location for them. There it is, right? Outside here, there is a nice location, and there's plenty of space that we can then use for those. Yes, and they're delighted, of course. That should be enough now for all of these beggars here. Otherwise, we would have to fight a rising criminality in my town. Also, let's just go ahead and finally raise the taxes for my noblemen. So we're at 8,200 now. It's a bit lower than before because I reinforced a lot of production chains throughout the empire in order to guarantee happiness and supply for my people. That is not enough though yet, right? While we kind of like stabilize the bread and the beer, they're kind of like close to 200 tons for quite some time. The candlesticks is still going down and is actually out now. It's really crazy how many candlesticks you need and how hard it is to produce them. That's going to be another major problem for me. We have so much honor. I would like to use this moment to spend it. We don't need it for the diplomatic scrolls anymore. I can rather spend it on my bonuses, practically, right? So the Venetians, for example, have the hostile takeover action. Well, let's just see what we can get. Let's get some more offerings from Garibaldi, and there it is. Allows players to acquire council seats in opposing cities once the fellow player concerned has reached patrician level, and with that we can further reduce the cooldown, right, by minus 25%. Thus we can get them more quickly. Harbor upgrades that we have there, small trading cogs, nothing really that we would need. Increase the volume of water in Nivarias. Yeah, these things are not that powerful, right? Civil building upgrade 10% sounds good to me. Or we could also just use the remaining honor and spend it for special items. Now we do have a big trading ship somewhere, the Vistamar. Let's get this one over to Lord Richard Northburg because he is selling boost items from time to time. We can free re-roll, right, and then see what he's got. There's nothing really special here at the moment though, what I can see, and also not here, but Giacomo Garibaldi is also offering. And as we can see, we would also have the custom goods there, so we do get them from every trade that we have. And there's something for increased productivity for the sugar mill plant. Nothing, not that we need that right now, but at least the items are there and we could purchase them. Money is not a big deal right now. Now there's actually also still an uninhabited island here. It's a little paradise by the looks of it. Right here. So if you can see that, it's very close actually to my production islands north, but it's so small that I haven't seen it yet. And my beautiful little ship is going to settle on this one. Coriham right away. Yes, Lucius, he probably will go to war with us again. Yeah, that looks like war. We could give him a tribute. Let's just see, 9,000, he likes that again, but I guess war is imminent with this guy. Let's just see, enter the blockade. Oh yeah, a bit of fighting, why not? Ah, Richard Northburg is being blockaded, right, by some warships. Let's do this. I do have the ships, they're just sitting around anyway. And I can, yeah, put them to action there. By the way, did I send a ship over there? To Richie? I think I did. There it is, the Vistamar. Let's get the Vistamar here to Giacomo. Ah, yes, and there it is, the famous war declaration by the cardinal. We have the money. Let's get some more large warships out there. 2 more I would like to get. And I'm also reactivating my patrols again, my patrol system. Some of them have been inactive for a while now. Ah, and they're back online. And my main fleet is now advancing towards the cardinal's area. And instead of freeing Richard, I mean, we can still do this too. I'm going ahead here now with destruction, right? Destroying those ships. And what we could also do, let's just check it out. Where is one of his islands? Is that an island of him? That is. We can now start with purchasing council shares. It's not that expensive either. We could actually purchase the whole island if we want to, because we have the money. And we could severely hurt the cardinal with that. Has he got a better island though? The New World, Reddington. There's some iron here. There's copper in Dark Hollow. Let's actually go ahead with Dark Hollow and purchase. Oh, that's way more expensive though. Ooh, Dark Hollow is really crazy. Let's go with Reddington first. I would like to hurt him there a bit and purchase the shares. Now there is no cooldown when it comes to purchasing those shares for several islands, so we should pick golden. Is that his island? I think that's his ship there. Let's just go ahead and destroy it. Doing the damage that we do. There's lots of his ships, and we are just going to clean it up now out here in the ocean. It's a very fast ship, but it's already taking some damage, slowing it down. And as we can see, it's only a matter of a short period of time now before it goes completely down. That's quite a loss. So the thing is, in 1404, right, rebuilding ships ain't easy. It's not like in Anno 1800 where you really just need the building materials. You need a lot of coin in this game if you want to build up a fleet and continue doing so. So in that case, that's every ship that he's losing is hurting him quite a bit. There is quite a lot of trade ships here. We should also clear this one up there quickly. Right, and of course he will start attacking us then too. We just need to make sure that everything is in order. I would like to really do in Coringham now my copper production though. So we have a copper mine down here. We have a copper mine up there. We will need 2 Norias, unfortunately.
An extensive knowledge of our architecture.
Here and here. Right, and then I just need to wait again before for it to fully develop. Yeah, very good. There's a ship down. There's another one coming in right now. How long do we need to wait here? Ah, 2 more minutes. That's quick.
Corsairs are attacking your ship.
Oh, and the Vistamar is being attacked. Let's just see. Do we have anything here? Nothing really. Nah. They don't like us that much right now. Let's get my ships back. And the next warship is out. The big one. And I think, yep, the next one is coming out. And we can build another one after that. So 3 more heavy warships now. While we continue taking down his trade ships that are in this area. That's definitely going to annoy him. Right, he's got lots of movement. Nothing too dangerous so far. Very good. Another one down, and then I guess also 2 more here. Very good. The Nivarias are online now completely. So let's go ahead. Copper mine number 1 with a smelter plus the charcoal burner. Without the snow, perhaps. I don't think snow really fits in here. And then we have it over here. I hope I can still afford this one. Right, and then a charcoal burner. It's just really working out, right? To the latter. Perfect. There you go. 2 more of them. And there's the attack. Alright. But we have building resources. And let's also go ahead. We need to continue reinforcing now. With another... with towers. And this one goes back home for now. Next warship coming out soon. Money-wise, we're at 9k now. Perfect. There is still something. Oh,
One
this
of your
one
buildings is
heavily
being attacked.
damaged. Do I have the resources? Yes, I do. So we can go ahead and build as a
One
carpenter.
of your ships is being attacked.
There you go. Yeah, he's attacking all my ships, but my ships are faster than his. Thanks to having all the bonuses.
Ship ready.
And the next ship is out. I would really like to get deeper into his territory there. Let's just do this. And also, this island here. Let's purchase the next share. There you go. 35k. We can afford that. It's getting a bit more expensive now, though.
No one in this city has more influence than
If I want to take this one fully over. Next big warship's out. And the next one under construction is still really costing me a lot, right? So almost 60,000 for each one of them. Not easy. Let's get them down here so that I protect my southern areas a bit more. And also for Coriham now, the brass production is in full swing. So we can go ahead with brass 3. And this one is now working from Coriham also up to Wolf's Haven. There's quite a lot of brass coming into Wolf's Haven there. And it's not enough. As we can see, we're still sitting at 0 tons in Wolf's Haven. And where was my... Not the Vistamar. Neptune, medium trade ship. There it is.
Has been disrupted.
Where's my Neptune now? Has it turned? There it is. Perfect. Yeah, and we're still out of press.
Production has been disrupted.
But they're working at 100% all of them. That's at least something. So I think we have enough brass. I really would like to have a surplus though before we go crazy here. We do still have some candlesticks. So bread is going up again and beer is also going up. Very good. So steeply going up. The same goes with the noblemen. The pottery is looking good. Meat still a bit low but stable, and also peasant stable. So everything is stable right now in the economy, though on lower levels, right? So if we want to push for more safety, I do need to build a few more production buildings. But right now we could also focus on the war. And by the way, let's just destroy the blockade there of Richard. We will get an experienced ship carpenter. Why not?
You dare?
Alright, and I think, yep, there it is, my 2 warships. Close to this one there. That is daring to attack. This is my lifeblood here, my trade rods. We cannot allow them to be destroyed at all. And my ships will take care of that.
Shipbuilding completed.
Very good. And the next big warship coming out. I could afford another one. Let's go ahead. Let's build another one.
You shall hear from me.
Let's just make sure that we absolutely have the biggest fleet in the game there. That's just my go-to. Perfect. So far so good. We're at war, but I think it's not going to hurt us that much, as he just doesn't have the numbers that we have. Other than that, sitting comfortably at 9,000, 20,000 population. The city is still ongoing. And yeah, let's focus also a bit on beautifying and the Imperial Cathedral Foundation. Stay tuned.